Hi there, Virgo. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel. This is Mr. Fire Dragon, and this is your October 1st through 15th tarot and astrology reading. A few notes before we get started that this is a general reading. It will not resonate with every single Virgo that's out there. If the messages resonate with you, then those are meant for you. If they do not resonate with you, feel free to kick them on out to another Virgo out there. This will mostly correspond with Virgo Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs, and all Virgo cross watchers are definitely welcome to join us. While you're thinking about it, if you have not already, please do reach out there and subscribe, and also give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button and let me know that you enjoyed the content. Thank you as well to all the new subscribers and everybody who has reached out with words of encouragement and request for personal readings. You're all extremely appreciated, and I couldn't do it without you. So thank you so much for being here. So let's start out with your major astrology transits and general energies that are going to be with us for this first 2 weeks of October. So we have a lot of Libra energy moving with us now. Just got through last month with a lot of your own energy. A lot of planets have moved through Virgo. We do begin the beginning of the month with Mars in the last 2 degrees of Virgo, and that does move through into Libra on October 5th. So you still have a little bit of that last Virgo kick as we start this month out. So then Pluto will be going direct on October 3rd. That is the Scorpio ruler. So expect anything that was kind of hidden, especially secrets, mysteries, psychological, emotional issues, to start coming up to the surface slowly but surely as that planet goes direct. Mercury and Venus also move into Scorpio on October 4th and 9th. So for you, Virgo, absolutely do expect that to start your mind working faster, deeper. It's really important times for Virgo, because when things start moving into Scorpio, it creates a very nice aspect to your sign. And so what it does is it creates a time of more healing, deeper intuition, and you start to get really good intuitions about your own self and your inner workings, and you really begin to not just heal your physical self, but also your emotional and psychological self very, very powerfully. So for you, this first 2 weeks is primarily going to be the sun's movement in Libra through your universal second house. So Virgo, this is a time when you're definitely going to be thinking about organizing your finances, looking at your resources, thinking about, well, how could I handle that better? How could I put this into better places where I can get the most out of it? So don't be surprised if that's what comes up for you this first 2 weeks of October, as we start to go closer down into the month into the month and closer to November. More of those Scorpio transits will happen, and we'll definitely be talking about that. I will be doing a reading for the second half of the month as well. So the full moon is coming too. That's going to be on the 13th, and I will be doing full moon readings. That particular full moon will be in the sign of Aries. So for you, Virgo, that is a very powerful house as well. Don't be surprised if you feel like taking a trip, getting out of the house, starting to make some movement, because that is what that will start to do for you. So think about where you might like to go. Think about, even if it's just a short trip or a long one, it doesn't matter, but it will have to do with something that advances your soul's potential and maybe teaches you something about yourself along the way. So let's go ahead and get into your card reading. I'm going to start with pulling a few, like a major arcana card and a crystal card and a spirit animal card to get some major themes for you for this 2 weeks. And then we will go into a full tarot spread as well. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians and ancestors, helpers and healers, please be with us as we do the reading for October 1st through 15th for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Please protect their energy as well as mine and bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good. Thank you. Oh, right, Virgo. So like I said, there's some movement coming in here and you're building up to that. So here is that Chariot card. This is a Cancer card, so this definitely deals with home elements as well as deeper inner emotions and intuitions and sensitivities. To me, this is always a movement forward. So think about where you would like to go, what you would like to explore next, because that is what's on the horizon for you with this card coming up. So let's pull a crystal card and see what gemstone or crystal is best for you at this time of year. Okay, Virgo, two of them came up. I was just going to do one, but these both came up. Both of them are heart chakra stones. So I have a feeling that with both of these coming up, you're definitely meant to get that message that this is about healing the heart. Prehnite comes up. That's this light green stone. It's a very beautiful stone, and it's all about decluttering, letting go of things from the past, releasing and purging and cleaning yourself out. And that's a very, very positive direction for Virgo always. So then the next one is Dioptase, which is this beautiful blue, kind of a deep blue-green color. And this is about forward direction, getting a better sense of where you want to go next. Especially as it relates to your heart chakra, to your emotional center. If you've had any sort of disappointments or hurts in love, this is all about reclaiming that loving heart of yours and getting back to a better place where you again feel that you can trust and that you can open up to other people. Prehnite is a really beautiful stone to work with. You could probably look it up. It's not a very expensive stone, Prehnite. I've used that one before, definitely for heart healing. It's very, very good, and it's very healing. So give that one a shot in your meditations. But this is definitely telling me that there is some heart healing required, some heart clarification to get, back on a better track. So let's pull a spirit animal for you. See which one of these is coming up the strongest right now. You always, I feel this energy coming up around you. I usually just pull one of each of these, but I feel like two keeps coming up for you on two of these. So let's pull them both. So koala spirit and deer spirit. Spirit has a plan and bring a gentle touch. So to me, these are both embracing a forward movement, trusting in spirit, trusting in the divine to move you forward, and also being gentle with yourself, because the deer is a very beautiful, feminine, gentle sort of energy, very in tune with nature, very in tune with the vibrations of the earth. So absolutely at this time, Virgo, do be gentle with your heart. Don't put yourself in harsh situations. Just honor your emotions. And the deer is also very intuitive. So if you feel that you're in a place where you're either going to be surrounded with harsh people or situations, use your intuition. You are the most intuitive of the earth signs. Absolutely. So when you feel the surrounding energies, or you feel like there's something not so great, maybe there's somebody or something in the room that you find yourself in, and it's like, if you can get out of there, get out of there. Listen to that voice inside yourself. So let's go ahead and start with your tarot reading. We're going to do a full Celtic cross and see what comes up here for you for this first 2 weeks of October. Okay, Virgo, so let's see, we've got the Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the Page of Wands. So this 9 is right at the center. You're going out from the Ten of Pentacles, coming forward from the future. So that's actually a very, very positive place to start. Very positive cards indeed there, Virgo. So right now, you're sitting in that Nine of Cups energy, which to me is always about wish fulfillment. It's about, you know, seeking for that ultimate fulfillment. It's like you've done a lot of work, you've gained a lot of things that you need, especially in the emotional areas. It's like you really understand your emotions better, and this is definitely a time when you are still seeking to gain wisdom, you know, just a deeper intuition of what it is that you need emotionally to be fulfilled. And you still are looking for the 10, because this is the 9, so it's not quite to the 10 yet, and it is still seeking for that last cup. So even though you may feel very, you know, satisfied, sometimes not so satisfied, because there is still that yearning inside. There's like, I still need that last cup, and so you still have a little work to do. So don't give up. Don't give up on that mission there, Virgo. So let's get a clarifier on this. I'm going to use 2 different tarot cards. That's way, if you know, you pull the same card from 2 decks, you know that it's a very strong message. So I really enjoy doing it that way. Yes, and to me, yeah, we're getting that rebirth on top of that 9 of Cups with the 10 of Swords. So you have definitely been through some painful situations, Virgo. The positive thing is that this is a rebirth, this is a resurrection. You have been through so much pain, so much psychological torment in a lot of ways. This is not an easy card to come through. But to me, it is a very Scorpio energy. Like I said, as we go deeper into that time of Scorpio, I believe that this one will make even more sense to you. You may even watch this video again, you know, in another week or 2, and it might make more sense to you then what that means. Because to me, you're doing a lot of emotional work, and there's still just a little bit to be done, but you have absolutely made a lot of progress, and I believe that you're also coming out of a very, very tough cycle, but it is getting better. That's the beautiful part of this. So in the lower position of this wheel, we have that 9 of Pentacles, a very, very beautiful card about stability, balance. This is your own energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. This is earthy, it's practical, it's grounded. But because she's got that little falcon on her arm, it's also saying that there is, you know, good foresight. She has a good understanding of what's coming in the future as well as the here and now. And this is what you know, and you know, really got to embrace deep in your heart of hearts. So that's a wonderful card for you to pull in this reading, Virgo. Let's get a clarifier on her, please. And this is about trust. Here is that Knight of Cups coming in. So this really is trusting your own judgment, Virgo. This is really starting to really come into your own wisdom and understanding, because it's saying, you know, you've got to listen to Spirit. You've got to trust in the divine order, that even if things have been very tough, deep inside, you have value, you have worth, you have so much that's good about you, that even if you've been rocked off your axis some, don't let it knock you forever, because there is good stuff coming in, and Spirit is bringing a lot of love and a lot of abundance in, but you've got to root deeply into yourself and start seeing your own true worth and value. So let's look at the top. That is going to be the Sun card, which is on the higher mind. This is really what Spirit wants you to stay focused on here, Virgo. And the Sun is always that very bright, optimistic, upbeat energy. It's very much about embracing an innocent spirit, victory over the dark. It's all good stuff that comes with that Sun card. So I love seeing that there for you. That's definitely what Spirit wants you to focus on. So trying to keep your chin up. It's like, even if you're crying, even if you're hurting, Virgo, still keep your chin up. Don't give up, because it's so important. It's very important right now. Let's get a clarifier on this card, please. Yes, because things are absolutely coming back to life, resurrecting, the dead rise, you know, again. It's like the Spirit is returning. This is beyond illusion. This is the same as the Judgment card in the Rider-Waite. So this is absolutely a mental and spiritual rebirth, and you don't want to be missing it because you're not paying attention. Then we go into the near future. There's the Page of Wands. So to me, this is new energy, new life, new ideas, new projects going forward, very fiery energy. For some of you, that could even be like a new birth or a new child kind of energy, or just something like a new life. Maybe even getting a pet, or, you know, a new puppy or a kitten, or even a bunny. I have bunnies. I love my bunnies. So that could even be something where, you know, you bring that in. But it is very positive. It's a positive, bright, new energy. Let's pull a clarifier for the Page of Wands, please. Yes, Virgo, and this is absolutely, Spirit is guiding you, whether you feel confident in going forward or not, because look at this brand new life, new energy, and then on top of it is that Three of Pentacles, which is a very building energy. Again, your own energy. This is earthy, and in this card, in this deck, it's, you know, Spirit is moving her forward, guiding her forward. She's a little hesitant, like, oh, I don't know if I can trust this, but it's like, come on, we got good places to go, and we want to build something that's not only physical but also spiritually and emotionally fulfilling, Virgo. So there's definitely a combination here where it's like the old life is passing away, the new life is coming into being. You've been hurt, you've been through the struggle, and Spirit is just saying, please trust, please try again, don't give up, don't give into despair. All right, so let's pull some more and see what comes up. Yes, Virgo, more Page energy, absolutely. Going forward, this is the suggested approach, yet again, very trusting, very spiritually based, using your intuition, using your heart and your soul, because that Page of Cups is water, and so it's that intuitive energy. This could also mean that somebody is coming back in with an apology, Virgo, if they've really hurt you, if they did something wrong, if they need to apologize and they know it. That is absolutely often a symbol of somebody coming in with a very contrite attitude. And I will also say, because you pull the Page of Wands and there is that Page of Cups, I will say not for all, because this is a general reading here, but for some Virgos, this could definitely be like a new baby or a new pet, or some new little life that's coming in to make your life a little happier and a little more fulfilled. Very, very sweet. Yes, and a breakthrough comes here with this. So Virgo, for those of you that this is an apology coming in, or somebody saying they're sorry, there is that Justice card, the breakthrough card. So this is bringing things back into balance, because you know this is Libra time. We have a lot of Libra energy floating around right now in the planets. So you're absolutely needing some emotional balance. If this is about an apology, it's like, yes, I need that. I need to hear this. And that could be, you know, that missing key that puts everything back into place and makes you feel like, okay, now I can maybe go forward. Maybe I got the closure I needed. Or if this is about a relationship, it could be the start of healing something that needs to be healed. So then going into what you need to know, we've got that Knight of Swords coming through. So this is something that to me can have two different meanings. The Knight is very fast in the swords, and because it is the sword energy, it's the intellect, it's the mind. So this could be your mind changing very fast, your mind moving very quickly, but a lot of times it's an anxiety card. It really always brings up, you know, tension, stress. Let's get a clarifier on this here, because sometimes this can really bring up an anxious feeling around you. Yes, and oh, look at that. So like I said, sometimes we get, you know, two cards that'll come up again and again. The first card we pulled for your reading today was the Chariot, and then here comes the Chariot again in another deck. So to me, that could definitely point to worries around the house, the home, family, somewhere that you need to move, somewhere that you need to go. It could even mean that you're moving. it could definitely mean that you're moving, and that you're having a lot of anxiety or concern about it. Maybe you don't know where you're moving yet, you know, that kind of thing. And it's like, oh, what am I going to do? So try to be aware of that, Virgo, that you don't want to get trapped into a real anxious mind, because the beautiful thing about the Chariot is that it moves us into a new stage of awareness. And it is about following the intuition. So step out of the worried mind. Don't let it get to you. And try instead to realize that don't worry about this. This is just another phase of life that's moving me forward to where my destiny is taking me ultimately. So let's get our last two cards here. Beautiful. Oh, Virgo. I love this balance. Okay, so this tells me a lot, that you definitely need a break, for one thing. But you're worried that if you do take a break, that if you say, oh, if I take off work, or, you know, just take a few weeks and don't do anything and just rest, you think it's all going to fall apart without you. It won't. It's okay, because guess who's there with him is the Knight of Pentacles, and that is slowing down. It doesn't mean stop, it just means slowing down. And this Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, is your own energy. It's earthy energy, so this is you just taking it slower, taking a break, giving yourself a little bit of time. Not a wrong thing to do at all, and you actually need it. You need a little bit of downtime, because you take a lot on yourself and you beat yourself up a lot. So you needed to give your mind a break and also your physical self a break. The really great thing about that Knight of Pentacles, it is the knight that always crosses that finish line. So you really don't need to worry about this as much as you are. And so then in the final position, there's that Moon card. This is a Pisces energy. This is the opposite sign from you. So we had that big Pisces full moon for September. So this could still really be rocking you. This could have been a big trigger for you in the middle of September that you're still working through. And this is going to be an energy that's with us up until this coming full moon. So don't be surprised, Virgo, if you're still feeling a lot of the vibrations from that. This many times the Moon card brings up some kind of reveal, something that's been hidden. Like I said, with that Scorpio energy, Pluto moving forward, there could definitely be some things that get brought to light. And here is the light. Here's that Sun card. Look at that. I always say I like to do two decks, because we know if it doubles up, you got to listen to it. So there's the Sun. The Sun card came up as well in your full reading for what the divine wants you to listen to. So pay good attention to that Sun. I think this is also a really beautiful outcome, because look, we've got the Moon and the Sun. We've got the divine masculine energy, the divine feminine energy, both joining up here. So to me, this is not just using your intuition, but also using your leadership, your positive energy, your forward drive and direction. Absolutely gorgeous reading there, Virgo. Loving it. So let's pull one Archangel card and one Angel Oracle just for a last bit of advice here. Ooh, yes. So Virgo, you brought up the Counselor card, Archangel Azrael. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Funny how the Chariot card came up, the Moon card came up. To me, those are both very Cancerian, and Cancer energy is very nurturing. So you have that in you right now. That's very, very important. And you need to give that to all of humanity. That's important for you right now. Ah, yes. And then the Energy Work card came up on top of that as the extra advice from Azrael. So life can be electrifying because it's very incenses energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will respond positively to loving treatments. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. So if you happen to be in a counseling or energy healing field, Virgo, then you're extra powerful right now. This is telling you that you're very, very strong in the healing arts. even if that's just to sit and talk to a friend, help guide somebody through a difficult time. And if you're the one that needs the help or the counseling or the energy work, that means to seek out somebody that can help you do the same thing. So beautiful reading, Virgo. This is your messages that are coming through. I will be back very soon with more. Take care. Have a wonderful day.